with MS in Tenerife with his cool glasses on today because I've just been flying the drone. I'll take these off. Getting on my wick. I just met Harry and his wife. Hi Harry, if you're watching. And I came down here because I was waiting for a phone call from the doctor from yesterday. It was to do with, if you weren't watching yesterday, we went to Santa Cruz to the doctors. And it's a 6-monthly checkup, nothing serious. And we were asking about lifting Chris. Morning, Charlie. We're asking about lifting Chris. And we mentioned that we probably will end up needing a hoist. Morning, Graham. This hoist will help me to not destroy my back. And so he said he'd call me in the morning. And so I had to wait, so I couldn't go online because I'm using this phone. And that was the problem. So I had to wait for his call. So he's just called and he says he's got me an appointment with the social worker in Adeje, and I'm going to go there and we're going to see if I can get a hoist for Christina just to help her get in and out of bed, in and out of the chair, on and off the loo, stuff like that, and into the shower chair. So that'll be good. Those of you just joining us, we're in Callao, Salvaje today. And I came down here to wait for a phone call, and actually this was my view. There you go. That's a nice little pirate ship. There you go. So I flew out with my drone, and I didn't get there because it's over 1.5 kilometers away, and I couldn't really see the drone, and also I was losing contact intermittently, so I thought I'd better turn around. So let me go backwards. Guten Morgen, Christian. Hi, Darren, Elizabeth, John, Ironman Neil, Ann Elton, Terry Louise. Good morning. Graham's on, Michael B, Josh B, John Beavis, Graham Shrew's on, and Charlie. Thanks for joining me today. Sorry I'm late. As I say, I was waiting for a phone call from the doctors yesterday. Doctors was okay. He looked at the resonance diagram that we had. So we got Christina, we had a brain scan from Christina earlier on this year. And he looked at it, he said nothing has changed in the past 5 years. So no more inflammation. So she's not getting worse in that respect. But obviously the disease is more than just inflammation of the brain. It's also degeneration of the myelin on the nerves. We looked at a new drug. Well, it's actually not a new drug, it's an old heart drug that has been shown to replenish myelin in mice. Or not actually in mice, they've got this sort of mice model that they use. And it replaces myelin in mice. But it's going to be another 20 years before it's available for people. It is a heart drug, so you can't just go and pop and take it. So you got to make sure that you got to take other stuff as well to stop your heart from screwing up, because you don't need heart medicine. You know what I mean? Anyway. So anyway, there's a couple of things that are going on, but apart from that, he was very, very nice and supportive of Christina. So in all, it was pretty good. We actually got back to town before the sun came down because we were going to go for dinner in Santa Cruz, and then I realised I'd be driving home in the dark, so we legged it from the hospital straight back to Callao Salvaje, and we actually got here just as the sun went down, about 20 past 6. So that was pretty cool. But I'm glad we didn't do the meet-up Monday, because first of all I would have been late, and secondly Christina was knackered because she'd been up since 8:30. And that's not her. She's going to sleep till midday today, she says. Today we're going to have COVID vaccinations, another booster. We've already had the flu ones last week, so we're going to have COVID this afternoon. And I'm out for a walk, but I've got to go to the chemist as well. So I've brought the car that's parked by the chemist, so I'll just go down the beach, come back, have a coffee, and then we'll leave it for the day. So I'll just give you another view. Let me just spin you this way. So this is Pearly Grey. This is a nice place you can stay here in the village. It's a beautiful hotel. It's a timeshare as well, but you can rent it out there. La Gomera is in good view today. And then this lovely pirate ship. And now we have another hotel here, the Atlantic Holiday Company. So if you want sea views, uninterrupted, those are the two you want to go to. Or I'll show you when I get near close to the beach, there's some Airbnbs down there as well. on Las Banderas. So, Tenerife ship has been there overnight. Okay, cool. Morning, Tim. We're here enjoying the sun. Cool dudes. Lilia Moran. Seco, good morning. Did your drone pick up the flag that's it's flying under? I couldn't see it on the screen, but I've recorded it, so I'll look at that when I stop. Morning, Tim. Freezing, says Black. So, Yvonne's on, and Christian, we did that one. Darren Kelly. See you on catch up. See you, Elizabeth. Okay, what's new? So, as I say, not a lot new. What I'm going to do now is going to put my bag on, and then I'll come back to you. So, let me just turn you around, and you can watch the ship as I do that. I'm pressing the buttons, nothing happened. There you go. I'm going to get the foot right. A little kip over. There we go. Just get my glasses safe. Put it in my bag. There you go. On top. Right. Ladles and jelly spoons. Off we go. Obviously I'm not walking, so the phone's gone dark now because it's overheating. I'm going to blow on it. Get it in the shade. There we go. In the shade, I can see what you're saying. Neil Ballantyne. Love Bodegon Canary restaurant, not far from there. Okay, we'll go past that in a minute. Look out for you if you're in Adeje, Lillian. Lillian, if you want to go for a walk tomorrow morning or Thursday, let me know. And I'll come to your area, park the car, and we'll go for a walk. Just go to my website, timothydowd.com, and you can see, contact me and send me an email. That's the easiest way. Or if you can remember, it's just me, M-E, at timothydowd.com. Send me an email, tell me where you are, and I'll pick you up at 9 o'clock or thereabouts. So we're going to walk up here. This is Stake 21, next to Casa Maria. And here's Cebo and Shangri-La. He probably knows those from the Freaky Fridays when little Germany's full. I usually go to Shangri-La. Not tried here because they got music on that they won't turn off. If you come through here, Adico, the Chinese Oriental house. And up these steps and over the bridge is Monte Cristo. There you go. Stephen, hi Tim, won't be long before we're out in Feb. Thank you from Stephen. Sandra Kidderminster, cool dudes. Thanks for supporting us all these years. I'll definitely see you. So, who was asking about Bodegon Canario? That's here at the back. I misunderstood last time I was here. I thought they didn't want me filming, but they just didn't like the way that I didn't ask permission first. So I will definitely ask permission first. Next time I go. It's still dark. I do have my battery with me today though, so theoretically I could charge it if it's running out of battery, but it was full this morning, so I'm in the shade now so we can see a bit. And Barry's on. Good morning, Tim. Bit of a shock returning to Edinburgh at 2. Jeez. 2 degrees. Wouldn't mind if it was the 3 degrees. Ooh, ha, ha. Morning. Oh, they're putting the Christmas lights up in the village today. So we shall see. I'll see if we can get any more information about this. Hola.
Buenos días. La divina comida.
Hey, they got furniture coming in. Looking pretty cool. Nice tables. Looks rustic. Or is that pallets? Now this should be coming online soon. Seven plates, 7 days. I talked with the guys on Friday with these. The theory is they have a menu for 7 days, and it's based on a country or a culture, and they change it every week. So 7 plates, 7 days. That's blinking there. Sorry about that. If you got blinky problems. So it's 7plates7days.com, all one word. The number 7 plates, the number 7days.com. And last week to the 20, up until today, it's London week, London Bridge. Then it goes over to Peruvian cuisine for this week. So if you fancy any Peruvian cuisine, then you go there. We've also got the El Ancla, which is right on the corner here. So these are 2 restaurants that we've never been to. And of course we have the beach. And these are the flats down here. Is Las Banderas, I think it is, and El Ancla. These are all frontline flats, and some of them you can even rent on Airbnb, I believe. And that's our complex up there, for those of you who don't know. Tady in the background, just off the corner of the white building there. Roca del Conde is the flat one. And then we got Playa Paraíso there in the distance with the high-rises. The 2 behind are the Hard Rock. The white building flat in the front here is the Rio. And then you got the Roca Navaria, and behind that you got the H10 Atlantic Sunset, which is quite good. That's a nice shot with the boats, look. Pirate ship. Cool dude. So I'm not going down the beach because I'm going back up for a coffee. So we'll see where's open for a coffee. I can see that people are commenting, but unfortunately I can't see the words because I'm right in the sunlight and my phone's gone dark. I'll wait till we get in the shade and I'll have a quick look. There we go. Julie, Heather, Roger, David Butler, the hairdresser's on silent, Barry. Okay, we did that one. Cool dudes. So yeah, I'm late today because I was waiting for a phone call from the neurologist from yesterday. He was going to see whether he could get me a hoist, but he said he can't give me the prescription for a hoist. I've got to get that from social services. So he's made me an appointment with social services in a day, and I need one anyway for the report I got to send to German health authorities. Guys waiting for the Irish pub to open. Little Germany, Romantica. Eddie Reed, good morning. Delphine restaurant, the best in the world. Oops, dropped my glasses. Morning, Christian. You just missed a blick of the, what's it called? I brought this up here a sec. This is the Shangri-La. Just going to get my glasses back on. There you go. So I'm going to tune in on Friday night. I'll be showing you the drone footage I got of the ship. I didn't actually get to the ship. I wanted to go around it, but I recorded it in 4K so I can zoom in on 1080p to give you a decent look, and you might be able to see the flag. Hedda McCarthy, how are you? There's a turning circle, not as you may think a car park. I always wanted a car like that, where you could park it anywhere you like without respect for anybody else. So I was going to go to the Italian corner for a coffee, but they're shut, looks like. Or it might be just nobody here. Well, I think they're open, should be. Nope. And there's a notice. We'll be closed on Monday the 21st, 22nd, Wednesday the 3rd. We'll be open as normal on Friday. Okay. This is Italian corner. I used to come here when it was Albatross, but since it was Italian corner, I've not been here. Hello, Jimbo. Jimbo calling Timbo. 12 sleeps and you're there. Cool dude. We'll have a Jimbo Timbo walk, shall we? Let me know where you're staying and what morning you fancy. So here's the back view of Monte Cristo, just above the supermarket there, with Masala on the end. Next to Masala, where the old Masala was, they're going to do a kebab and fish and chip shop. So if you like your late night scran, just before you chuck it back up, that's the place to go in Village. He said he was going to be opening in November, but it doesn't look likely now. Probably before Christmas though. Cinematic. Oh, good party last night. Bin's full. And how do they think that the guy who gets it in a truck is going to get all those bottles off the top? That annoys me, that does. How lazy people can be.
Have a look.
Let's go to Laura's if there's a bit of shade and there's no music. I'm going to take my life in my hands. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do this, especially chick kids. But it's a quiet day. Take my life in my hands. See if there's music on. If not, we're going to sit down on a coffee. There's a high table here, which we should be good at. There we go. Turn you around. See what we're doing here. Get rid of the fags. There you go. That's a nice view behind me. Oh, there is music, but don't worry about it. I'm not really worried about the music today. So, what are we going to have? Callao con hielo. I'm not driving till this afternoon. Actually, I'll be driving home, but... Hola, ¿qué tal? Catedor. Looks new. Excuse me.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. ¿Tiene carajillo con hielo?
Sí.
Carajillo con hielo.
Carajillo.
Yeah. Hielo solo una.
Frío con hielo, una piedra.
Sí.
It's okay?
Muchas gracias.
Thank you, gracias.
Una agua con gas.
Venga.
So this is, well, it used to be called Laura's, and it probably still is. But these people I've not seen before. But I don't come here that often. I pass it on the way to the pub, because you know I've got alcoholic constipation, right? Can't pass a pub. Let me show you the ice creams. There you go. Beautiful ice creams there. We got breakfast as well. We got Carte d'Or, the golden card, crepes, pancakes and ice creams. And there's places to sit out here as well. And down there is the path to the beach, down those steps, remember? Let's get you back to me. It's pretty blown out in the background there, isn't it? Let me see if we can focus on me. Does that work? Can I press this and hold? No. The table's wonky. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so I've got to go to the old chemist, got to go, and just seen the menu for 7 days next week. We'll give it a miss. Was that the, what did I say, the Peruvian menu? Was it guinea pig? That's what they're famous for, isn't it? We went to Little Germany on Thursday night with 2 friends from Wales, dentists, who live next door to my sister, and we've known them for years. In fact, their kids were like this big when we first met them, and they're all grown up and moved now. So Andrew and Andrea, if you're watching, they're on the island at the moment. See you Thursday. And arriving today is Rachel and Gavin, who is one of my oldest friends. In fact, her husband was my best man at my first wedding in 1981. And we've known each other since we were teenagers. Unfortunately, Martin passed away. And Rachel's now remarried. Gavin is a wonderful lad who used to deliver her papers. That's another story. Giving all your secrets away here. So yeah, I'm hoping to see them this week. They'll be arriving today. They said they're going to contact me, so I might go for a walk with them. I'm not sure which day, but it'll be around. It will start from the panorama in by Puerto Colón there, San Eugenio. So if you're in the area, wait to see. Have a look on my calendar. I always put in the calendar where I'm going to go if I'm walking with somebody. If I'm alone, I don't decide till I get out the door, so I don't put it in the calendar. But how do you get to your calendar, I hear you say? It's very easy. You go to timothydowd.com, go scroll down to the bottom, and the calendar's right there. And here comes a carajillo con hielo.
One.
Oh, wow.
Agua.
Oh, wow.
Water. Café.
So,
Reportage.
reportage, live, YouTube.
Live.
Están 57 personas. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Hola, buenos días.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Soy Claudia.
De Claudia. ¿Dónde Laura?
Laura.
Sí, it is still Laura. Reportage. So, carajillo con hielo, right? Usually they put the coffee in here and then put a dribble of brandy in it, and that's the carajillo. And I've now got a full measure of brandy, which I can't drink because I'm driving. But don't worry, we'll put a little bit in the coffee. There we go. I've got to put the sugar in first. Oh wow. Oh wow. You've ruined me now. Oh wow. Can I film that? I won't film your faces, but can I film it? This is the breakfast at Laura's. Oh wow. Is this like the normal breakfast, or is
I've had an extra sausage.
you've had an extra sausage? Look at that! Oh wow, the Macmaster will be proud. Do you want to be on it?
Yeah?
Okay. This is what's your names?
No, I don't want to be on.
You don't really.
I'm Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah and the wrong guy probably. If your husband's watching, Sarah, you're in trouble now.
My girlfriend I'm worried about.
Enjoy your breakfast. You're very welcome. Got to be careful, you see. Got to be careful in Tenerife. Isle of Fernando's. There we go. So, of course, once I've drunk this brandy, I'll spill all the beans, won't I? Coffee, sugar. So I put sugar in thing like that. Give it a stir. Now, usually there's a drip of brandy in these. I'm going to mess it up, aren't I? Make sure the ice don't come out. You know what? I'm just going to pour the coffee in all this brandy and drink it and leave the car here. Let's do it like that. Let's do it the other way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get the sugar back in. Let the sugar drip. We'll let the sugar drip in. In the meantime, we got the posh acquaintances. This is the water I get from home, but we don't get the posh glasses. We got the litre bottles of glasses. I'm actually just going to drink out of the glass. Oh, there was ice in the bottle as well. Cool dude. That is lovely. So, where are we going? Oh yeah, that way. There you go. So get a little bit of green in the background. Can you hear the music, guys? Probably not, but don't worry. We don't want music on YouTube. All right, here we go. There's also a gourmet biscuit, an individually wrapped gourmet biscuit, and it's called caramel. Can you see that? Oh yeah, caramel. That's good. Sugar. Can't hear music. Okay, good. You're loud and clear, Tim. Thank you. Nets hope was okay with Chris' appointment. What time did you get home last night? Yep, it was 6:15, which wasn't too bad. It was still light. The sun had gone down at 6:15, and we got back about 6:20. That's good. Ray Duffy, thank you so much. Actually, the one that you gave last month is kicking in tomorrow. So anybody who donated on YouTube last month, we actually get paid tomorrow. So October's money comes at the end of November. The Buena Vista footage was awesome. Used it now in a 2022 video. Can we see that anywhere, Christian? I'm going to make you a moderator, and you'll be able to put a link in the comment in the what's it called? In the chat. So if you want anybody to see that, put a link to it in the chat. I'm just eating sugar now. No wonder I'm fat. Oh well. Sugar, coffee, brandy, ice. Oh, that takes me back. Takes me back to El Flotante in Playa de Talamanca in Ibiza. What else we got? Feast Gangers is on. One of my earliest followers, Feast. Need to cut out some scenes then, but I can upload it and I'll put a link to it. Okay, or just send me the link and I'll promote it on Friday. Or if you want, you can actually send me a place where I can download it and I'll show the movie. Oh no, because then you don't get the... No, just send me the link and I'll send people over. There you go. There you go. I'm going to come down a bit. There you go. Morning, are you still on? Yes, I'm still on. We just Whereabouts are you, Wendy Reeves? I'll tell you exactly where I am. I am in my hometown, Callao Salvaje, and I'm in Laura's ice cream parlour, which is, if you come down the main street from the bus stop in the Nebula, as you're walking down the street, behind me here is, good evening, how are you? Is Masala. How's it going?
All right, thank you.
Good, sir. Hiya. Have you been watching me?
Yes, well, we've walked on from Play Paraiso.
Play Paraiso. Here we go.
Yeah.
I can't get those people in, so if you want to come and say hello.
Yeah. Hi.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Wendy and Stuart from Sheffield.
Wendy and Stuart from Sheffield. And how long have you been here?
Came yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon?
Yes.
Have we met before?
No.
You look familiar.
Oh, I've just got that.
It's the lived-in look.
Lived-in look.
You got one of those mobile faces. You take it everywhere you
Yeah,
go.
that's it. So swimming. I never leave it. I always bring it. Different hat, but same face.
There's a song about that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different shame about the face.
Yeah.
Something like that. Wasn't
Something like that.
it? So you arrived yesterday.
Yes.
And is it your first time here, or you come here a lot?
Well, we come to Tenerife quite a lot.
But it's first time in Callao Salvaje?
Well, first time in Salvaje, Playa Paraiso.
Oh, you're in Playa Paraiso?
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell us the hotel you're staying in, but you're staying in a hotel or a
Apartment block.
apartment block? Okay, cool.
Apartment block very near the hard rock.
Okay, the opposite it, yeah?
Yeah.
I know it, yeah.
Yeah,
Paraiso del Sol, don't tell anybody.
Yeah. We usually stop in Costa Rica, Los Cristianos. But we thought.
And you thought, because of Tim,
Yeah.
I'm going to come here. Are you really? Are you serious? No.
Yeah.
Do you see my stuff on Callao Salvaje and Playa Paraiso?
Yeah, we saw the walk you did. I thought, well, obviously you can walk between the two resorts quite easy. So
I made it look easy, didn't I?
yeah.
I did make it look easy. It's really, really hard. You've been following the boat out the bay?
Yeah, we woke up this morning. You could see it from the balcony.
That's why we knew you were alive, because we could see.
Because I see the boat.
everything on your
Yeah.
house.
Cool dudes.
Yeah. So
So we're just going to have a coffee?
have a coffee.
Are you going to stick around?
Yeah.
Do you want to join me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool dudes.
Well, not many places at all for coffee.
This one and the one just up the road
Yeah.
by the pharmacy, but this one's a nicer view, I think. I got told off last time was the other one because let's do it like this. You don't want to be on it while you're slurping coffee, do you? There you go. So let's do it like this. So they won't be able to hear you if you say anything because it's microphone's all mine now. How long have I been on? I've been on 32 minutes. I'm having what they call a carajillo con hielo. This is it's supposed to be a coffee with a shot of brandy in it and ice. And then you put the sugar in the coffee and then pour it on the ice cube. But what they did is they gave me a full measure of brandy. And so I was going to mix it. I'm a liar. I was always going to drink it. But don't tell the missus. Having a brandy before breakfast, a bit sus in it, really. That's a bit sus. So cheers. The coffee just takes all the stuff away, doesn't it? Get rid of that. So we're in Callao Salvaje, for those of you who just joined us, with, I'm sorry. Stuart and Wendy. They tell you, and I'm not listening, I'm busy thinking, what am I going to do now? Stuart and Wendy, where are you from? Sheffield. My grandfather he came from Sheffield. I don't know whether he was born in Ireland, I think, but he was moved to Sheffield at a very, very early age with his parents. So my dad's family comes from Sheffield-ish. Yeah.
But there's a big Irish community.
Yeah. The steelworks, wasn't it? Then?
That's why they all came.
It was, eh?
Came from all over the country.
Yeah. My granddad was a car mechanic, and he got wounded in the First World War, and he went in as a bugle boy, came out as a gimp, as he called himself. Yeah. Got one of them, one leg short than the other. He said he can walk around hills easy.
Yeah.
And so they wouldn't sign him up for the World War II. So he was a mechanic in World War II. So I got no World War II stories from my granddad and all that. He says he was injured on the Somme, but I don't believe it. The Somme's World War II, wasn't it?
No,
Was it one? Was it one?
Yeah, Stuart runs a website for First World War.
All right.
Sheffield.
Okay. It was Bombardier George Dowd.
George Down.
Bombardier George Dowd.
I'll have a look next when I get home.
Okay. What was his second name? I can't remember his second name now. Your
Down?
granddad.
Down?
Yeah, his middle name.
Yeah,
His
middle
middle
name.
name.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it was Bombardier George Dowd. Dominic. In fact, Dominic was his first name, but he went by George. Dominic George Dowd. And the reason I know that is because his little brother, my dad, used to call him, his son, my dad, used to call him Donkey Judd. Donkey Judd, because he couldn't say Dominic George. Donkey Judd.
Yeah, lots of people call George, call Judd.
Judd. Donkey Judd. I don't know where the donkey came from. Dominic Donkey. Having water. So, Christian Moose is saying morning, Ian. Is Ian on? Okay, cool. Louise walking past you soon. I'll just tell Louise to come and say hello. Brandy's good for the I gotta get this. Blood circulation. There you go. Morning on, Ian. Are you going to tell us where you are, Ian?
Thank you, I'm sorry. Very busy here.
They're busy, yeah. Will do. Good morning. Need to cut, so we did that one. Feast is on. Ray's on. Ray paid for the coffee. Thank you very much. And Christian, okay, we did all that. I'm just going to relax for a minute and I'm going to show you around. So I'm going to flip you.
Sí,
2 cappuccino?
sí. Thank you. Yes, yeah.
So this is the main road. Going down to this is Lava Street, Callao. And it goes all the way past Masala. Then you got behind Masala, you got the Monte Cristo and then the supermarket and then all the restaurants on the front there. You all know my favorite restaurant, Little Germany. This is La Rueda, the wheel. This is next door to Laura's. And this, they do authentic Canarian cuisine and good pizza. And across the road that you can't see, it's behind here, but I'll show you on the way back, is a new Italian restaurant called La Parma, with as in Parma ham. Not Palma, it's La Parma. Parma ham. Right, girls. I'm going to have another one of these, actually. I've had it now. Once I've started, I can't stop. Oh, no, I'm not. No, that'd be too much, wouldn't it? That'd be too much. So, how long are you staying for?
Till Saturday.
You came yesterday and you're staying till Saturday?
Yeah, just a quick...
A quickie?
A quick cheeky
The
break,
old quick
really.
cheeky break.
2 days off work, so
Okay, cool.
cheeky one.
Don't want to miss the opportunity. So.
And where are you going to eat? Have you decided yet?
Don't know yet. We ate at the terrace yesterday.
Italian place.
Going up the hill.
Oh, in Playa Paradiso?
Playa Paradiso.
Okay, yeah.
As it bends round to the left.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. And underneath there's a new coffee shop underneath, right?
Yeah. Is that the same people?
I think it is. If not, they're cheeky, aren't they?
Yeah. So,
¿Y otro café solo para mí, por favor? Anyway, she might have got that.
apart from that, we don't know yet.
Because don't forget, you got to book in a lot of places. Because we're really, really packed at the moment. It was amazing. I couldn't even get into Little Germany on Little Friday for a pre-dinner drink. So if you fancy Little Germany, you got to call her today to see if you can get in before Friday. We're there Thursday. Got some friends coming over from Wales. A secret I like, a secret place to eat here in Nebula on the corner. Behind Nebula, downstairs, there's a South American restaurant called Rincon de Criollo. Yeah? And they have some fantastic meals, dirt cheap. In fact, I don't think it's all between 8 and 10 euros, and then steaks and that about 15. But they're really, really good portions. In fact, if you get the fish and chips there, you can't eat it. And if you get the chicken, there's so many pieces of chicken, I had to take 2 slices home. It was amazing. So that's a good one. But they don't open Mondays, I don't think. They don't open Mondays. No, it's Tuesday today, isn't it?
Tuesday, we're okay.
We're okay. Rincon de Criollo. I recommend that one. And behind the Mind Hotel, there's a Terraza Sueño Azul, and that used to be down near the Prince. And he actually started work for somebody else on the front where the Pina is, in the corner at the end, next to Little Germany in the Irish bar. And the same guy, him and his missus, I think she's Polish, and but they cook fantastically. Terraza Sueño Azul. It's a bit hidden, but if you know, you know. Wimpen it used to be. Are you going to do any exciting stuff, jumping off mountains, wet bikes?
No, not at.
No,
Not with my bike.
not with his back. Not with his back. So it's just like picking pints up.
Picking pints, I can manage that still.
Are you watching the football?
No,
No, I'm not. I'm not a big football fan either. Did England win yesterday?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think England won yesterday. Probably 20-0 or something like that. Football's coming home
Yeah.
until it doesn't.
Coming on till the last minute, isn't it?
Till the last minute, yeah. Oh no, second again. I realise they can't have the Eurovision Song Contest in Ukraine this year, so they've moved it to Liverpool. There you go. It was all went right in the end.
I've drawn France in the sweepstakes. So.
You've drawn France in a sweepstakes to win what? The World Cup or the Eurovision Song Contest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either. Cut France in the World Cup.
yeah.
I hope so, if you've got to win the draw.
Uh-huh. Where's Louise? Somebody just messaged that Louise is coming past in a minute, but she won't come and wave, you know. No, we met him on last Monday, not yesterday, week last Monday, up at the Terrazas El Hable. Thank you, Terrazas El Hable. You keep telling me there. Getting a phone call, I have to take it. Got to go. See ya. Morning, Craig. Got me own hot coffee, no brandy. El Rincon is fantastic, says Terry and Louise. Where do you always do your shopping? Where do you always do your shopping? It depends. There's 4 shops I go to, or maybe 5 now, depending on what I want. So when I leave here, I go all the way up to the recycling place by Adeje. I take a right, and I go to a place called Tu Trebol. It used to be called Hiper Trebol, but now it's called Tu Trebol, your club. Trebol is like clubs in cards, 3 balls, Trebol. So that's where I was the first time, and they've got a fresh meat and a fresh something else. Fresh meat and fresh like ham and cheese and stuff like that. So that's a great counter there. They've also got the German aisle, where you can get all the German products that Christina's likes, like ready-made sauerkraut and Knödelteig for the little potato dumplings, because they're a pain to make on your own. And you can also get some of the condiments that I like, which are the hot ones, the sambal oleg and the sambal badjik and all that stuff. And that's where I get the cordial as well, the drinks cordial.
Cappuccino, lady.
Lo siento, otra café solo para mí, por favor.
Solo.
Café espresso.
Espresso.
Espresso. Not espresso. That's the coffee. Espresso. Where I was going, yeah, shopping. 2 Trebol. Then from there I come back out and I go the back way to Mercadona. So I come in the back door of Mercadona. And that's where I get most of my stuff. So I go, there's like the packed cheeses, you know, like mozzarella and stuff like that. You've got like pastries. If you want to do like puff pastry, I can't make that myself. And then you got some packed meats, which is good. And I get my chorizo from there. And these little pâtés that you can see me in the mornings with that liquid bacon, 95 cents, little jar. Oh, that's to die for, I tell you. That is to die for. And of course, packet cheese if you want those little slices of cheese. Then we got, you got your fruit and veg, freezer stuff, and I get the governor from there as well. That's €2.70 a bottle. That's gone up actually. It used to be $2.20 when we first came. It's $2.70 now, which isn't too bad in 7 years, I suppose. But there you go. Actually, it's not 7 years because we didn't drink governor until about 4 years ago. So about 4 years. But everything's going up. And I get my butter and milk from there as well. And they have these. That's where I get my pretzels from as well, because they got the fresh pretzels at the back, and then I freeze them. Perfect. and I get all my toiletries in there as well. So Mercadon's the big shop if you like, but I tend to go.
Espresso.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias a ustedes. That's okay.
So I'm having it in Cafe Varanini. Baranini, is it? Baranini. Never heard of that one, have you? Cafe Baranini. And so once I've done the big shop, then if I need anything special, I'll go to Lidl or Aldi. And Lidl have got the Leberkäse. Leberkäse is like a meatloaf, Bavarian meatloaf, that is also to die for, especially if you sort of brown it in a pan with a fried egg. Oh, don't get me started. Do not get me started. So I get all that stuff from there, and also Christine likes the chocolate from Lidl. And then I go to Aldi for the feta cheese, because it's the biggest and cheapest feta cheese on the island. I hope it's not a special offer. But I get that, and then I fry the feta cheese in corn flour. And you put it in like wok oil, which I get from Tutribol, and then you put a crust on this cheese. You can either do it as a whole, or you can slice it into slices and do that, depending on how much crust you want. But it's a crusty cheese, salty interior, and you put it on tarka beans, which I got the recipe from Sub. Hi Sub. And so you get the fried feta cheese on tarka beans with a beetroot salad, and the beetroot salad has got wok oil, which is like a sesame type nutty flavour, and lime. Ah, to die for. No wonder I'm fat. No wonder I'm fat. And then if I forgot anything, I go down the bottom here, and I've forgotten something and go down the bottom here, they've got the wheat beer. So I get the dark wheat beer, just two. Hide it in the fridge, back of the fridge. Drink it. Oh, this alcohol-free, I saw. They do alcohol-free as well. Oh, it's the alcohol-free one. Christina can't see me. It looks brown to me. Oh no, that's just fake. It's definitely blue. When I'm hiding me drinking, that means I'm an alcoholic, isn't it?
Yep, looking that way.
Slippery slope.
Oh my God. I can't be an alcoholic. I don't go to meetings. I'm just a drunk.
Is that the difference?
The difference, yeah. Difference between a drunk and an alcoholic. Alcoholics go to meetings. Talking about meetings, this is a total flip, right? This is a total flip, but talking about meetings. Alcoholic meetings addiction. I procured 200 meditation scripts. 200. And one of them, or one section of it, is to do with addiction. So there's like, these are meditation scripts for addiction and stuff. Now, you may say, I'm a dreamer. No, that's not. You may say, what have you done that for, Tim? Because people have told me I have a great face for radio, which means I've got a good voice, but I'm ugly as sin. So they said, why don't you do this, do that, do that? And I thought, well, I'll try to read a meditation. And I did the first one. I made a mistake though, because I read the instructions out as part of the meditation, because I sight read. I don't actually listen to what I'm saying when I sight read. I just read the words. And so I shouldn't have done the first bit, so I'll re-record that one. But it sounded quite good, and I've had some good feedback on it. I put it up for the members first, and then I made it public yesterday. So if you've not seen that one, go and have a look at that one. It's a send you to sleep video, which most of mine are, but you know, this one's specifically designed for that. And yeah, so if you like that type of thing, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I tried to create a new channel, but I can't use my Epidemic Music on a second channel without paying another €13 a month, and I don't want to do that. And then I think, well, if I just put one a week out, then anybody who doesn't want to watch it doesn't want to watch it, and then I'll put it in a playlist for those who want it. And then they say, well, Tim, how are you going to make money out of it? I don't want to make money of it. It cost me, the scripts cost me €60. Don't tell Chris. But so if you want to pay that, then just donate at timothydowd.com. But I'm not going to charge for them. So I'm just going to do maybe one a week or two a week, and see how it goes. And if you like that type of thing, I'll keep doing it. I will eventually bundle it all up into a packet that you can buy to download, but in the meantime it'll just be on YouTube. And there'll be some, I won't be on it, there'll be just some sort of like nice stuff in the background, just in case you're watching, but you don't have to watch. But if you put it on TV, there's a danger you're going to stay on, in your chair all night. You just go, and I might be hypnotizing. You never know. You never know. Go to timothydowd.com/sponsor. Sponsor. Lee was here this week, or last week, as a lot of you may have known. Met him for breakfast. If you've not seen that one, go ahead and have a look at that one. And Dan, the Craicmaster, was there. He's feeling a lot better. He was in hospital. And I did a walk with Rick. I haven't seen Andrew live for about a year and a half, but I'm sure we'll bump into each other one day. I've asked him if he wants to do a second interview. If you don't see the first interview, go and have a look at that one. That was before he had a channel. And so if you want to see the first interview, go and see that one. I've asked him for a second one, but he's very busy at the moment, as you can see. So that's not happening anytime soon. What else we got? Shelley is feeling better and probably be back singing this week, I hope, because she's been pretty ill. And Darren, John, was over. I didn't get to see him when he was over, but he did pop on a couple of lives while we were here. And he's got some great breakfasts I've noticed on YouTube, so go and have a look at that if that's what you're into. We've been on 51 minutes now. I'm going to finish up here, actually, because I'm not going to take you on a walk. And I can actually talk to these people instead of them sitting next to me going, what's he talking about? Gosh, does he breathe? Can he breathe, that guy? So I'm just going to take a little sip of coffee. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to read 2 of these out. Morning, Craig. Getting a phone call. We did that one. Sunny in London today, says Crow X Vids. It's bad weather in Erding, wet and cold 4 degrees. Orcus Whaling, it's Craig. Hi. He's the guy that made me get the drone, Orcus Whaling, because he had one here, and I went, I've got to get one of those.
Is that the guy who lost his?
He's lost one. He's lost a couple. Ian Miller, I'm in the background having coffee. Turned up the volume to hear your conversation. Thank you, Ian. We're going to meet Ian soon. I'm not giving it away, but he's here. Because if he's just listening, he doesn't know I said so. Good morning, says Barry. Governor wine, nice. Feast, next time you're over, we'll get a bottle. Making me hungry now, Tim. How dare you, said it's Craig. Thanks, Tricia. Feast gangers, so there are plenty of options there for groceries. Loads. In fact, you could, there's also this place here, the Hipadino. If you like their products, we've got another 2. We've got one in Playa Paraíso, which is in the Rosa Centre, and we got one up in the El Galeon, which is in Adeje town. And the further away you are from the coast, the cheaper it gets. So this one's expensive. The Rosa Centre is about 5 to 10% cheaper, and El Galeon is about 15 to 20% cheaper on certain products. Stuff like milk and stuff is about the same, but if you're looking at bottles of wine, you've only got to go across the plantation to get 30 cents off, and 60 or 70 cents off in the other place. So it pays to shop around. And these 2 places have also got butchers and stuff as well. So if you want pork with skin on, they do the pork ribs with skin on over here. So that's another place. Okay, Webby, boom. What's the ship out at sea? It's a pirate ship, Webby. Ooh-ar, Jim lad. Shiver me timbers, yo-ho-ho, and a rottle of bum. Webby lives over there. What's the ship out at sea? I did actually fly my drone out to it, for those of you just watching, just tuning in. I flew my drone out to it, but I didn't get close enough to see the flag on my monitor, but I'll be able to zoom in when I get the footage back home. Have you seen the super yacht on Los Cristianos? They say it's worth 200 million. Got loads of them. Let's listen to it at 5 a.m. this morning. You're correct, you do have a radio voice, great for sport or Sunday afternoons, easy listening. Great for sport, do you think? And jockey number 5 is coming up on the outside. It's coming up. No, I'm not going to do that. Have a safe day, folks. See you later. Okay, because Ian's leaving, I have no reason to speak anymore. Ian, I will see you this week or next. And have a great time. We've been on 54 minutes now, so I'm really going to finish it now. I'm definitely going to finish. Do you want to say tra? And this guy doesn't want to be on it, so you're going to have to come round here. Sorry? Oh, it's the Sea Cloud. There's a clever guy. We have a clever guy here. So it is just now, it's in Los Cristianos. Oh, the destination is Los Cristianos, November the 22nd. It's doing 0.2 knots. Current draft is 5.2 meters. It's sailing very slowly. The size is 110/15 meters. What does that mean? No idea. Probably 110 long and 15 wide, maybe. Okay. The coordinates are, and I'm not going to tell you those. Call sign 9HOM2. It was built in 1931. 1931. And it is called the Sea Cloud. Let's get, there we go. Cool, dude. And what's this? This is a what?
Vessel Finder.
Vessel Finder. Is that an app?
Yeah.
It's called Vessel Finder. Is it on what? Is it on an Android? Is it?
It's an Android.
It's an Android app called Vessel Finder, but I'm sure there might possibly be one on iOS as well. Can you get it in the internet as well, or is it just an app?
I haven't really checked the internet.
I would check on the internet for Vessel Finder. I'm going to be using that now for all the vessels that are out there, especially me, because I'm an empty vessel, as they say. I'm going to take another sip of water. I'm really going to go now because we're down to 57 people, you see. When I say try, people sort of turn off, but those in the know stay on till the very end, don't they? Because you know what I'm going to say, don't you? You do know what I'm going to say. Do you know what I'm going to say? Lidl now no Mercadona here in Dublin. No, there is no Mercadona. Are you meeting up with Kev? I am supposed to be meeting up with Kev, but we haven't got a date yet. But I contacted him last night and he's going to let me know. So we'll definitely go for one walk, I believe. Have a good day, Ian. Okay, everybody's saying try to Ian. And Premislav is on. Premislav, I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're okay. Trisha By and Webby's on. Okay, we did all that one. Ladles and jellies. See you guys.
See ya.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was.
Was it
nice.
good?
Yeah, thank you.
You're going to be like me soon, pal. You know. I mean, I won't tell your girlfriend, all right? You're better off with her anyway. She's gorgeous. Exactly. Unless she's your sister. I'm terrible. I'm going to get... One of these days, I'm going to have a viral video because I'm going to do something and somebody's going to punch me straight in the face. On like, can you punch me in the face? We'll earn a fortune.
Yeah.
I'll give you half.
Yeah, you can.
What for? I'll give you what
money
for?
out of it.
You get some money. Right, ladles and jelly poons. So this is Cafe. I can actually turn it around now because they didn't want to be on it. So this is Cafe Laura's. This is actually Laura. And it's a great cafe, great ice cream parlour. You've just seen the breakfast, as to die for. And you can also get afternoon teas, I think. But they don't open in the evening, I don't think. They don't open in the evening. In fact, they close around about 4, I think. So get here early. Early. And so, we can do this now. We all squeeze in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Dow, Stuart and Wendy. I remembered. Tim Dow, Stuart and Wendy. Stuart and Wendy. For living with MS in Tenerife. There you go. Just get me in the corner. And beautiful Cafe Laura in Callao, Salvaje on a beautiful Tuesday, the 22nd of November, 2000. Oh, it's 22/11/22, isn't it? 22/11/22. 22/11/22. There you go. And this afternoon we're going to get injections. And let me do it this way. Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can press our wedding photograph here. And you can subscribe for free right here. And I'm going to put the merchandise over my head here. And we'll see you on the next one. See you. Would want to be you.